Good morning, everybody. Tom Wright here from Wright Blade Works. So, the question of the day is, can you take a cheap $10 Chinese switchblade and actually turn it into something nice? And the answer, I believe, is yes, you can. It takes a good bit of work, but is absolutely doable. So, what we have here, a friend of mine recently passed from cancer, and it's been a rough patch since then, but one day at a time. Anyway, his sons found in his drawer a knife that I was actually with him when he bought. Very cheap, like $10, $15 little Chinese switchblade with blue handles, nothing to write home about. And it was all broken, crapped up. The condition was terrible. So his son asked me, "Hey, can you turn it into something special?" And the answer is yes, you can. It just takes a bit of work. So obviously, this is pretty nice the way it's looking, but this started out with broken blue handles, a lot of problems, rust all over the place, you name it. So let's open this thing up. And so we start out. This is a little 8 incher, I believe. It might be 9. I don't know. I actually didn't measure it, but what we did here, manufactured new handles for it. These are in black snakeskin Juma or dragon skin. I'm not sure which. Um, did file work all over the spine. Also did coining on the liners. This one has steel liners. A lot of the Italians have brass liners. I actually prefer that. This does have steel liners, like some of the Chinese, or not the Chinese models, like some of the Japanese models. Pretty common to have steel liners. But anyway, so we did vine file work all along there. We even did file work on the back tab, the top part of the blade, and down on the bottom here. You can see all that and all the coining. I used a check ring file for that. And then um, did one of these things has become one of my trademark things. We actually use the drilled out core of the material to create the buttons so everything matches across. So the center of the button is actually also the same dragon skin Juma. I put in one of my own little safeties. I did not like the original safety. It was like a traditional Italian. They're not so bad, but this one was particularly crappy. Let me wipe this blade off real quick. Um, so this one is a nickel silver one that actually has a ball detent system in it, so it actually locks positively in each direction. You can actually hear it snap. There's a little tiny ball detent hidden under here, so this is not going to open, slide, or whatever in your pocket. Not a chance. Um, then, of all strange things, even though there's a switchblade, there was a nail nick here, as if the blade was originally meant for a manual. I don't know. And then they were converted to switchblades. I don't get it, but that had to go. So reground the blade, repolished it so the nail nick is gone. And as you can see, we engraved it here with one of his favorite sayings to his kids: "Don't suck." Which was the idea is whatever you do, don't suck at it. Do your best. So we've got my logo there. We put "Don't suck" on this side, which I thought is kind of funny. And then on the other side, you can see the Right Blade Works, my written name there, as well as my buddy's initials. We put them there on that side. God, I love laser engravers. I'm really getting addicted to these things. You can do some amazing stuff with them. And then there's actually an Easter egg hidden on this knife, and I'll let the kids find it. But there is a very tiny engraving with one of his favorite sayings. My buddy was a big fan of pirates, pirate regalia, all that kind of stuff. So somewhere on this knife, I'll let them find it. It actually says "Arg," like a pirate would. So this is my little gift to them, and I hope they appreciate it. And as normal, I put an absolute stupid edge on it. Somebody's going to cut themselves with this. The original one was basically a letter opener, but we took this up to 5,000 and lapped it. And yeah, you can shave your neck with this thing now, not a problem. But yeah, I think it came out really nice overall. A lot of new fitting and finishing to do. There's some really weird stuff going on with this knife. Some of the pin sizes are nothing I've ever seen, so I actually had to, in order not to redo a lot of stuff, I actually ended up making some of my own pins on my lathe. It was easier. I didn't want to chance stuff shifting around too much, but yeah, very strange. I don't know where they got pins this size. It was believe they were like 2.85 millimeters. It was a very, very strange size for the top and bottom, because normally a lot of the Italians, they use 3 millimeter pins. These were just an odd in-between size that's not normally available. So, there were a few strange anomalies on this, but I guess that's what you get for 15 bucks Chinese. But I think it's a hell of a lot nicer knife now. You know, my customs fetch a pretty good amount of money, not to toot my own horn, but I'm sure they're going to absolutely love this and keep it for many, many years. And, as normal folks, you got any questions, concerns, you want to tell me I'm a great guy, you want to tell me I'm a jerk, whatever you like, drop me a line. More than happy to answer questions. And I'll see you soon. Got some more projects coming down the pipe. Just took delivery of a whole bunch more Latama knives that are going to be customized. So I'm going to get probably started on that tonight and hopefully get those out in a few weeks back to Latama. The last batch I don't know is up for sale yet. It may be. I haven't been checking every day, but I know they were being photographed and whatnot. But anyway, take care. See you guys soon, and be well.